Next, over to our high-tech facility for the fifth gear team test.
Today, the team are testing the all-new BMW 4 Series.
This brand new coupe costs from £29,000 to £43,000. BMW say it offers outstanding driving dynamics. Engines range from a 2-litre turbo diesel to the flagship 3-litre petrol turbo we're testing today.
So this is the BMW 4 Series.
Wowzer.
Which replaces the old 3 Series coupes.
If it was a man, I would go on some serious hot dates with it.
The whole problem with coupe versions of the saloons, they still look like the saloon. Whereas by doing this new 4 Series, you've got a completely different shape.
It's a great-looking car.
It doesn't look very different to a 3 Series coupe.
Come on.
Yes, it's longer wheelbase, and yes, it's wider track, and yes, the roof is a little bit kind of shallower.
Why call it a 4 Series?
Because it's not completely different.
It doesn't look completely different. It doesn't look completely different at all.
It's not revolution, is it? Is it? I don't know, am I going mad?
The interior was, as expected, very much standard BMW. A 3 Series into the 4 Series, you wouldn't really notice the difference. Johnny, you must like that as a sat-nav system, widescreen.
It's a good display. And I like the shape of the dash, actually. You know, where it swoops round and it goes from machine-turned aluminium up to the kind of...
This is nice. Let's see if we can get it on.
No.
The 4 Series feels both comfortable and sporty, but as it promises such great handling, we want to push it hard. And the best way of finding out how controllable the car is on the limit is by each of us trying to drift it.
You've done drifting now, Johnny. You were expecting a great display.
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
Johnny went first, he did a super job. The tyres were smoking, he got some squeals going.
Who doesn't like doing big skids?
He's doing well.
Good boy!
Yeah, this is all right.
It just does massive skids really easily. And that's why BMWs are good.
Johnny, that's mega! Johnny, that's wicked!
See, Vicky always puts herself down when she gets in the car.
I am actually quite nervous. My heart is beating. Like, you know when you went up to school assembly and had to give a speech or something? Yeah. I'm feeling like that.
I think it's a ruse, you know.
That's neat.
It's juggling between getting on the throttle and the steering and just keeping it there.
Oh, I like that. That was smooth. Smooth.
I sort of expanded my circle a little bit wider than Johnny's and thought that I'd done quite a good job. Tyre smoke, squealing, that kind of stuff.
VBH and Johnny did a very good job. So I think it's going to require something a little special.
Jason stepped on board and wrecked the tyres.
He's very big.
No, you know, I heard some heckling that I'd gone out to wreck the tyres for Tiff. That's not true. I was just enjoying myself. It's lovely on the limit, actually. It's actually really beautiful on the limit.
I was ready to go home and give up completely. But we did discover he'd blistered the tyre at the rear. It's almost going.
And then old Granddaddy popped in behind the wheel.
I've got all my accoutrements switched off. What I haven't got is a decent rear left tyre, because you've nobbled it.
Well, you chose to go last.
And went like a nutter.
A spin!
Tiff's drift was just unbelievable. He's so enviably talented, and he's also got no idea what fear is.
Look at it, smoke. Beautiful smoke production.
He put his hand outside the window. If only I'd have thought of that.
That's fun! That's fun! The 4 Series is smooth when you drive slowly and sharp when you drive like a lunatic.
There's not much I don't like about this car. I'm going to give it...
I'm going to give it An 8 out of 10. No. More, because it did drive really well. 9.
I like that car. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
The BMW 4 Series not only looks good, it slides good. Has to get a 9.
I'm going to give it 9.
Which gives the BMW 4 Series a team test score of 35.5 out of 40.